Hey buddy, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer up, at least distract you. Okay, I got some stuff I want to show you afterwards, and I got some stuff that's coming in. Hopefully this won't take too long. Okay, the first thing that's gonna come in is an Eaton AM FM radio with, I believe it's NOAA, which is a weather band of some kind. I think that's what's picking it up actually. I wouldn't say that this is strictly NOAA that's going to the system. I believe it's some kind of radio signal that's picking up the NOAA, okay? Some kind of station that's picking up the NOAA. So that's a cool thing to call it though. It has a solar panel on it, and it has a crank on it as well, and rechargeable batteries. The best bet is to use the rechargeable batteries. You don't really want your electronics in the sun anyway, and it could probably take it. It's probably meant for that, but it's better just to charge it first. Use a solar panel second if you're out there in the sun. Only when you're like, leisure time. I wouldn't use it 24/7 and leave it in your window every day, excuse me. And last but not least, don't use the crank that much, because the problem with the crank is you probably have to be cranking forever, like a half an hour, just to get a few minutes, which is like 2 or 3 minutes of phone time, like cell time, okay? Making a phone call. And you will have to keep it quick, okay, to get your message through, if you know what I mean. So the best thing is to have it charged. Next thing that's coming up is Soul Calibur for the Sega Dreamcast, okay? The Japanese version. I have it right here. There's a plane on it right now, parked right on top of it. You guys know I love my origami. More on that in a little bit. Next, Virtual Fighter for the Sega Dreamcast is also coming in, and I can't wait to rock that. I've been wanting to have this for quite a while, and I hope you enjoy that when that comes in. Somewhere around next Friday, it should be coming in, okay? One thing I really need to fix the vocoder that I'm going to use for my Darth Vader, I am your father. As you can see, it could use a little help, especially for the breathing and the technical aspects of it. The vocoder I'm going to be using is the Roland, it's from the Roland Abra line. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a vocoder, and you need a microphone. It needs a repair, so I need this soldering gun to get it fixed. It has a switch button that you will find a lot like on the PlayStation 2 Fat. That switch that's in the back, it's a lot like that. And it has a squeeze trigger to squeeze the solder through, which I don't know if I want to use it that way, but I think I ought to take advantage of that if it works that well. Anyway, last but not least, like I mentioned, origami paper, 21 centimeters across, I believe is how you say it. I don't think it's from side to side. I think it's from corner to corner, but I'm not sure if they do that like a TV. Probably they do. Makes sense, because technically they do that with TVs and shapes. I guess all kinds of shapes that are from the longest points, okay? Like an animal from head to tail, from the longest point to the longest point, okay? So across, okay? Not from side to side, which will make it a lot bigger, okay? From one side to other side. It's more from corner to corner. Okay, so yeah. So 21 centimeters, very nice. Let's go on to the next thing. So one thing I want to show you is something very old school, and then something more towards the new school, but also getting pretty old, okay? This I can't explain to you right now. Maybe one day I'll bring it to you in a video. This is for the old CRT TVs, and some of you are looking at it and say, wow, where did you get that? I didn't get it online. Funny thing about this, I got this on a street level in Bayonne. That's right, one of those value stores or 99-cent stores and up. And I'm surprised they had a ton of these. I grabbed one. I should have grabbed just 2 or 3, just to show them off that I have 3. That would have blown people away. It's got rust now, so I really should have grabbed 2 or 3. That's because I left it in a moist place. I'm gonna get all that off with some 3-in-1 or some other kind of rust retardant. And it's got a switch in the front, and it's got some other place to plug out. I guess this might be for something like the TV, and this might be for some other kind of unit of some kind. Let's see what it says. It says antenna. No, that's for the antenna. Antennas had these back then. So this will go to the TV. And then this is the switch box, which will put you either on TV set, okay, or game. At the top, bottom is TV set, top is game, and the middle is to set. I don't know what set that is, that could be cable or something like that. I'm not sure. And this part up here, I'm not too sure of right here. That's the game. That's the game. Remember the little boxes. Remember when you're, if you're old enough and you remember the output, say to what is the ColecoVision, it would go in there. So that's the game. Okay, or your Atari will go in there. That's the game. Okay, this is for old TV sets that have the screws in the back. Okay, you might need something with resistance that clears up the signal, and this might have to connect to that first, and then from there, if you're lucky, that TV CRT might have a cable that this is not just an adapter, it's a converter. Okay, it converts this signal through a resistance of some kind. I think it's 8 ohms, and clears up the static and everything like that. You might need that for that. I don't know if that'll do it like that, or if this has the resistance itself. I think it's 8 ohms, 4 ohms or 8 ohms, something like that. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. And I choose the Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. I'm gonna be bringing some games to you on this. I want to get a better power supply for this, for the simple fact that it's specifically 5.1 volts, and that the current is 2,500 milliamps. That's, I believe that's 2.5 amps. If you want to look at it in amps, 2.5 amps. Okay, and there you have it. And this is from Element 14, if you remember that. Element14.com. I don't know if they're still around, but I'm gonna check it out because I want a better power supply for this, and I want to see what they have for my Raspberry Pi 500. That's right, I have a Raspberry Pi 500. Maybe you've seen me post that before. Anyway, and I hope you enjoyed this. Here's the side of it. A barcode on one side. The other side is the same. Okay. The bottom is just enclosure. Okay. Now this is the cool thing, and not the last thing, no, not the last thing, but I picked it already, so I'm going to show it to you now. This is pretty cool. This is something that most of you would have forgotten if you still have this. A lot of you don't have this, but even if you do, even if it's lying around, you won't remember what came with it. I forgot that this came with it 100%. I forgot 100%. This is the Elgato. Okay, let's see if I've got it right. The Elgato game capture, right? It's, how does it say it though? Capture HD. This is one of the old ones too. It's not one of the more recent ones that look like this. This is the Capture HD. It's not as good as the more advanced ones that look very much like this. Now what's cool about this, let's see if I could get it on camera now. You have this here. It looks like, you have this here and it looks like S-Video, but it's not. It goes to this for the PS3, which is a gem to find within my stuff. And this right here looks a lot like I said, like an S-Video, and it goes right in there. Goes right in there. Hopefully I can see this. Hopefully you can see this. It goes right in there. And it gives you that crispy HD that you're looking for from your PS3. Is it HD as far as let's see, RGB? It'll give you the best RGB signal is what I believe it'll give you. And when you're playing, say, PlayStation 1, it'll give you the best signal for that too. Okay, so not just your PS3 games. First of all, it already rocks the PS1 games on your HDMI, but now you can capture in all glorious crispiness its full potential of PlayStation 1, which is very crispy, and so will your PlayStation 3 games play on this very crispy. But I say for the crispiest version, I don't know if they'll compete equally, this and the HDMI. Probably the HDMI is your best bet. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like feeling me. I want to give you a PS. Right behind you, I have the Raspberry Pi in the Nyko case. See that? Nyko. And It's right in there. The fan is over here. It's very crude the way I did everything. Everything is real crude, but it works just fine. I could plug up two controllers to it. One of the outputs, I apologize for talking so close. One of the outputs are not working that well. Okay? Anyway, I busted it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like and subscribe if you feel like, if you're feeling me. It's nice to be back, and I gotta tell you, I have to appreciate every level that I was at. So I came back to go through all these levels to get myself back into pristine shape. I know I could use some help, but I'm glad to be here with you. Thank you.